After a year of war, residents of Omdurman say they feel forgotten. Sudan's conflict has destroyed homes and infrastructure, created the world's biggest displacement crisis, and killed thousands of civilians. But efforts to help millions of people driven to the verge of famine have been held up by continued fighting, restrictions imposed by the warring sides, and demands on international donors from other crises across the world. In Omdurman, across the Nile from the capital Khartoum, residents like Bashir Awad say conditions are deteriorating.
All countries of the world are busy with the rest of the world, but we are third world countries. No one is concerned about us. That is why we all suffered. We hope that people will stand with us. Neither the Arabs nor any other country stood with us.
On Monday, the first anniversary of the conflict, an aid conference was being held in Paris. One diplomatic source said that it's hoped donors will contribute well over €1 billion for Sudan. The EU will pledge €350 million and France €110 million, three sources said, while the United States will invest a total of $147 million. Earlier on Monday, Germany pledged €244 million. However, the international response to Sudan's crisis has also been criticized, with the US Special Envoy to Sudan, Tom Perriello, last week describing it as pitiful. The United Nations has called for $2.7 billion for aid inside the country and $1.4 billion for assistance in neighboring countries that have hosted hundreds of thousands of refugees. But speaking at the conference, French Foreign Minister Stéphane Séjourné said only 5% of the UN appeal had been met.
The task is colossal. If I give you a few figures about the crisis, we have 27 million Sudanese, that is more than half the population, who need humanitarian aid today. Among them, almost 15 million are children.
Séjourné added that crises such as Gaza and Ukraine had pushed Sudan into the background. The World Health Organization said on Friday that the situation in Sudan could worsen in the coming months as the distribution of humanitarian aid and medical supplies remains restricted. Sudan's army has said it will not allow aid into parts of the country controlled by the rival Rapid Support Forces. Aid agencies have accused the paramilitary RSF of looting aid, which it denies.